Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to part 9 of Kingdom Hearts 2, well, Final Mix, and we are about to enter our first new Disney world of the game, yes, and it's called the Land of Dragons. Huh. Well, yeah, folks, it's going to be obviously based off a Disney movie, and I think we can all guess what Disney movie it's based on. Well, first of all, based on this scenery right here of a burning village, and this bird right here, and this guy right here, who's the main baddie of the movie known as Mulan. So, yep, we've entered the Mulan world.
See that, Mulan? It's Shan-Yu, leader of the Hun army. Come on, girl. This is your big chance. I can see it now. Fa Mulan whoops public enemy #1. You're gonna be famous. I'm talking A-list.
Mushu, I'm not sure. I haven't even joined the army yet. I have to take my father's place to preserve the Fa family honor. I just hope I don't get discovered.
Whatever. You're just scared. Admit it.
Aren't you?
Huh?
Let's get the jump on him.
Gorge, maybe we better look before we leap. Is that Mushu?
That's right. I know you heard of me. I'm little, lethal, and legendary. Now y'all scram before I get my dragon dander up.
Hey, Mushu, we missed you.
Yeah, well, you better hope I miss you, or else you're Sora, Donald, Goofy.
Do you know them?
Know them? Man, we used to kick all kinds of bad guy butt together. Yeah, you know I help these guys out of a lot of tight spots, because I'm a mighty dragon, right?
Something like that. And you are?
I'm Mulan. No, I mean,
Ping!
Mulan Ping.
just Ping. I am Ping, son of Fazu.
You know Mushu?
Mushu's one of my family's guardians.
We didn't know we were borrowing somebody as important as a family guardian.
Yeah, that's right. And that puts you three up to your eyeballs in debt to Ping here. Well, guess what, kiddies? It's payback time.
Mushu.
Ah, they don't mind. Ain't that right?
Sounds fair.
See, Ping here was just on his way to join the Imperial Army. We gotta go find the other recruits over at the training camp.
Would you join us? It'll be easier to fit in if I'm with guys like you.
What do you mean, fit in?
Well, don't worry about that.
You're pretending to be a boy, aren't you?
Huh? You're a girl?
You didn't notice?
Not me.
I think it's working.
I don't know. Those two would fall for anything.
I'm right here.
How?
Okay, Donald I could buy fooling, but Sora... And I'm surprised that it was Goofy that figured it out way ahead of time.
That's weird.
Yeah, it proves that Goofy's not as dumb as you think. I mean, even though he's a simpleton by nature, but when it comes to it, he can really be, smart when it comes to it. Anyway, we got our party member, Ping, quote-unquote. And the bad news is we cannot switch Ping out with any of the other party members at this time. We have to have Ping at all times, well, for the time being at least, which kind of sucks. So I'll be sticking with Ping and Donald for the time being. Now, yes, good old Mulan. The Mulan world, eh? I'm surprised they put this world in Kingdom Hearts 2, really. I mean, they could have chosen from any other worlds for the sequel.
Well, Mushu was in the first game.
Well, yes, as a summon. And this brings up another fact. Whoa, that was a glitch. The item appeared before I opened the chest. What the heck? Yeah, this game, despite being HD converted and all that, there are glitches here and there, and, well, one of the major, I don't know if you consider it a glitch, is the transformation sequence into, like, your forms, you know, like Valor form. In the original vanilla version of the Kingdom Hearts game, the transformation was instantaneous. However, in this remastered edition right here, well, it's pretty sluggish in my opinion. Kind of slow, don't you think? I mean, the action's still going on, but the transformation is so slow. It's like ridiculous, don't you think? Yeah. But thankfully, this invincibility period between transformations can be useful at times. Yeah, it can be very useful in tight situations. Yep. So yes, the world of Mulan. Okay. As I was saying, before they could have chosen any world, there's still like worlds like the Jungle Book. What other worlds could they have used around this time? I mean, as of this was released around 2006 originally. So what worlds could they have used that hasn't already been presented or won't appear until like the sequels or something? I mean, let's see, man. Okay. Shoot.
Lilo and Stitch.
Well, yeah, but spoilers. Stitch is in this game, and we get to visit some world of Stitch in a future Kingdom Hearts game. So,
Emperor's New Groove.
Was Emperor's New Groove out around that time, 2006?
I believe so.
Yeah. Anyway, before we continue, cutscene.
Remember, girl, and Lay.
About time we got some grub.
Hey, no cutting.
Get out!
Back off.
A space in line.
I wonder what they're serving for lunch today. Knuckle sandwiches.
That does it.
Please.
Please.
What a girl.
Knock it off.
Knock what off?
You punched me.
Put it in yard.
What a shrimp!
Who you calling a shrimp, Panda Lips? I'm a bona fide guardian dragon.
Let's just get back in line, okay?
Whose side are you on? I just got slugged.
Want some more?
Soldiers, get back in line.
The captain.
What are they?
Heartless. Oh, yeah? Ping, I hope you're ready.
Ah, yes. So, Heartless. Whoop-dee-freaking-do. Anyway, there's a gimmick that's been added to this world as, well, the early part of this world, I should add. See the moral meter on the upper left corner right here?
Yeah.
Well, if it pretty much runs out, it's game over.
Huh.
Yeah, that's stupid. However, you can refill your moral gauge by collecting these dragon orbs the Heartless drop. So there's that. That's not always nice and handy. All right, so okay, let's see. Where was I before the cutscene again?
Something about other worlds they could have used.
Yeah, the other worlds that could have been used. Okay. Now, they could have gone, well, I would say like worlds like Sleeping Beauty and Snow White, but they'll be, again, other games will portray them, so I'm not too worried about them. But and we do visit a world where Princess of Heart resides later on. So what other worlds could they have used at the time? The Fantasia world? Well, to be fair, another Kingdom Hearts game in the future will portray a Fantasia world, so... Jeez. And, yeah, it's kind of hard to come up with some good ones. The Rescuers? Would that work? Sora would be the size of those two mice?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Or Great Mouse Detective.
Oh, the Great Mouse Detective. Yeah. Sora could be turned into a mouse. That might work. Pocahontas.
Maybe.
Yeah. I would say the Hunchback of Notre Dame, but again, another Kingdom Hearts game will portray that world, so. Jungle Book. That's a good. Robin Hood, the Disney version, that is.
Sword in the Stone.
Sword in the Stone. Well, Merlin's in this game, but he could visit that world, to visit to. I know his name is King Arthur, but he went by another name. It's been a while since I saw that movie.
Maybe the Black Cauldron.
Black Cauldron? Might work. Who knows? I mean, it's pretty dark, so yeah. I don't know what else we can think of at this time. Was Treasure Planet out around this time too?
Maybe, I don't know.
We're talking like 2004, 2006-ish? Maybe. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, well, what we're doing right here, folks, is before we actually continue onward, we have to accept missions from the Captain Shan-Yu here. I think that's no, Shan-Yu's the boss. Shan-Yu's the Hun's leader. Or Chang. I don't know. See, folks, I don't watch Mulan. I haven't watched Mulan ever. I only seen it through, like, reviews and stuff, so I know of the plot by reading things here and there, but at the same time, I'm not good with names,
I have seen Mulan, but it's been so long, I don't remember too much about it.
Yeah, anyway, okay. Anyway, what we're doing right now is we have to accept these 3 missions from the captain, and it's just us beating up some Heartless. That's pretty much it, really. Now, some Heartless can be easy, the others can be very hard. I mean, we got the Shadows, for one thing. We got these new Emblem Heartless that are exclusive to this world, these wizard-like guys right here. And they can be no problem, especially since I've leveled up earlier in the game. And surprisingly, I'm doing well so far, despite playing on Proud Mode, and despite me... I haven't played this game in a long while, to be honest, folks. This is actually my first run-through through Kingdom Hearts 2.5. I played the original Vanilla Edition a long time ago. I figured I'd just jump right in since I've been playing Kingdom Hearts and Kingdom Hearts RE Chain of Memories in a row, so yeah. Let's see here. Alright, so might as well talk about the plot of the world since we're essentially here. This is essentially an abridged version of the movie Mulan, okay? So, for those who don't know the story of Mulan, and I've read the synopses online, thank you Wikipedia and all those other sites, TV tropes and stuff, and my brother has seen the movie, so he can help me fill in the gaps if need be.
Okay.
The story is that the Shan-Yu, that's the villain, right?
I believe so.
Shan-Yu, the villain, he's the one leading the Han army to invade China, and so the Emperor has to assemble an army of people from villages, all guys from villages, all capable fighters. Like, I think like one male per family household, I think.
Yeah.
Alright, now, Mulan's father wanted to go, but he got sick, I believe. I think that's the idea.
Yeah.
But, Mulan, and I think Mulan's motivated by wanting to do something more, break her cultural standard.
Yeah, she had like an arranged marriage going on.
Ah, okay. She didn't want to do all that crap, right?
Yeah.
So she disguised herself as a guy, and with the help of Mushu, right?
Yeah, who's voiced by Eddie Murphy.
In the movie, not here, because, too expensive and all that sort of thing. Anyway, so they pretty much go join the army, and they fit in, well, try to fit in, but then they earn the captain's trust, I believe, so. Yeah. And that's pretty much what we're going through now, the abridged version, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're at the army portion. Though, I believe I've seen clips online of training and all that sort of thing, so we're no training here, we're just going straight to work. Well, anything to get the things moving, so yeah.
I do remember that the training had like this really cool song. It's like, I'll make a man out of you.
Ah, okay. Yeah, like I said, you've seen the movie, I have not. I've only heard of the plot of Mulan via internet reviews and reading synopses online. So, yeah. Anyway, another thing about the moral system that I have that you're seeing right here is that the moral meter goes down on its own. So, even if you're not attacking Heartless on the spot, it's a good idea to try and seek them out, get all the orbs you can, because, again, when the moral thing reaches 0, game over, no matter if you have full health or not. Which is stupid. It's morals. But this is not the last time we'll see, like, meters on the upper left corner. Remember the gate meter from Hollow Bastion, that battle, and all that sort of thing? Yeesh. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. The captain's impressed with our skills, so we can move on. Okay, so, yeah. Oh, and we get an AP boost. Huzzah. I'm going to use it for Sora, of course. Now, let's see here. Now, Mushu, if you recall from Kingdom Hearts 1, was a summon after you get after being Dragon Maleficent. Yeah, I remember that fight clearly. And apparently, in the end, it was a waste of time because Maleficent is back and... As I was saying, you get to summon Mushu from... after being the Dragon Maleficent. And if you recall from Kingdom Hearts 1, summons in that game, let's see how many summons. Let's see, there was Simba, Dumbo, Mushu, and Bambi. Those 4 were gems, and we had to go to the fairy godmother to have them change into actual summon beings. I think, yeah, that was it. And then, afterwards, well, they would be summons and all that sort of thing. The reason they were in those little summon gems was because, well, their worlds were destroyed by the Heartless. So, and this game here, it's pretty much a little confirmation of a couple of things. One, the summons actually remember their adventure with Sora, Donald, and Goofy, and Mushu here was not going to be the only one. And 2, the world of Mulan was destroyed by the Heartless, and you can see right here that's perfectly fine, all nice and normal again. Though the Heartless are still around, they're not destroying the world like in the first game, or was destroyed, or whatever. So yeah. Anyway, you might be wondering why I'm trying to get this crown, and you're probably thinking, why don't you transform into Valor form? You can get an even higher jump than this.
You don't have Goofy with you.
Well, that's one thing. I could switch out with Goofy at any time. Thank you, Kingdom Hearts 2. Again, the last game, we had to go to a save point to switch out. All we have to do here is just pause, swap out Donald with Goofy. There. Anyway, as I was saying, why didn't I switch out to Goofy and then access Valor form right then and there? And for a higher jump? Well, here's the thing. every time I transform into a Valor form or any other form, well, actually, yeah, Valor. Actually, some forms, actually, how to best explain this? Okay, some forms, like Valor form, I transform into them no problem. However, what they don't tell you, what the game doesn't tell you, is that there is an invisible counter each time you transform, really. And every time you transform, the counter goes up by 1. So, let's see. Let's just put it this way. Don't get too reliant on the Valor form this early in the game. Like, don't use it too often, or else you're at risk for being punished. I think that's the best way to explain it, really.
Punished how?
Let's just... Okay. It all goes back to the counting thing I just mentioned. Every time you transform, you get a negative counter point, I'm guessing. It'll go up each time you transform, really. And each time you transform, you're at risk into changing into another form. A form that you don't kind of want... A form you don't really want, exactly. And, well, let's just say that the form can work to your advantage or work against you, depending on if you transform into it. And I'm not going to say any more, but I think people who know much about this game know what I'm talking about. This form right here, like that's what I'm kind of used. I like holding back on Valor form until I like really need it, like for boss battles and stuff. It's just like, yeah. Anyway, that crown that I didn't get right there, like back in the camp, I'll save for later when I eventually level up to a level up Valor form 2, which I can use a higher jump on Zora's normal form. So, yeah. Anyway, use Valor form too much, you'll get punished, because there's a risk you'll transform into a form you do not want to transform into, okay?
Alright.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. I like to mouth off and babble a lot, folks. I'm sorry. It's just that I just ramble on a lot. I can't put coherent thoughts in my things here and there and everywhere and all that sort of thing. So, yeah. Uh-oh. Hello. That's, is that a hawk or... Can't tell, really. Anyway, it's Shan-Yu's bird. Anyway, the goal of this section is we have to break off these blocks right here so that we can cross head on upwards and all that sort of thing. So, yeah. Of course, I have to use the reaction command Rock Shatter in order to proceed onward. But, of course, they're heartless all over the place, and they can be a little bit troublesome. Now, people are saying that I'm not using reaction commands like I should. Well, here's my response to that. 1, sometimes when I press triangle, it's not responding to me at the right time. The reaction command would disappear, or I would, or for some reason it won't pop up at all. And 2, the enemy that relies on me to reuse a reaction command would usually die by my hands of the party members, so there's that. Or 3, my finger is getting a little bit sluggish since I'm getting old and my reflexes are not as spry as they once were. It's probably just a lame excuse in your eyes, so yeah, I thought I'd try to put some logic into things. Ugh. Anyway, I gotta stay back because 1, my morals is getting a bit low, and 2, my health is getting a bit low too, so might as well use magic on this guy. Just need a... There you go. Thank you, Donald. You're useful. Okay, now, come on. There we go. Alright, that should be it for these enemies right here. You see, I hate these little centaur... Well, not little. These big centaur-like enemies right here with the spears. They can really do some major damage, folks, especially this early in the game and if you're not at the proper level. But regardless, that's that. That takes care of that. So, yeah. And... well, yeah. And it's pretty much a way of showing, yes, we're men. and all that sort of thing. Yes, we are manly men, and yeah. Anyway, I think at this point the moral system goes bye-bye because I think we've proven to the other soldiers that we are men and all that sort of thing. So yes. So yeah, that's it for the moral system. We can just now move on, I believe. Of course. Yeah. Yes, Ping's totally a man. I'll let you join my troops. Okay, yeah. Yeah, this is the point where the moral system is done. Thank goodness. So now we're free to just fight and all that sort of thing. So yeah. Blah, blah, blah. You know, I'm surprised the captain is allowing Sora, Donald, and Goofy to join his troops and all that sort of thing because, well, for one, the three of them are not from around here. And
yeah, and at least in Sora's case, he's still technically a kid, or at least a teenager.
A male boy, but, yeah. Now this brings up the fact that, once again, they are not questioning the fact that there's a walking, talking duck and dog among their party.
Yeah, that always bothered me about the Tarzan world. It was mostly grounded in reality, then suddenly you had like a talking duck and dog.
I mean, but in this world, we have dragons, and
yeah.
I don't know if I can stretch that. Do the Chinese zodiac has a thing for ducks and dogs? I don't think they do, right?
I don't believe they do.
No. It's just that. Now, thankfully, most of the worlds in Kingdom Hearts 2 we've been to before, so the inhabitants are used to seeing Donald and Goofy, but
yeah.
And I think one new one we're going to be going to will change the trio's appearance. So let's see. Okay, let me see. How many new worlds have we got? We're going to go to. Okay, let's see. Actually, let's recount how many old worlds we're going to first. Now, I think the clue was back when we were replaying. Like back in the Roxas section where we're going through Sora's memories of various places. I think those are clues of places and people we're going to see again. So, yeah. And of course, we're talking all about this because we're getting exposition about the main bad guy, Shan-Yu. And how we're going to go track him down to really earn the respect of the captain and all that. So, yeah. Okay, let's see. Back to worlds we've been to. Alright, let's see. Alright, I'm going to see how many worlds we've been to that we're going to go back to, okay? Okay, we've already been to Hollow Bastion. So that's one world we've been to before that we returned to. Let me see here. There's one. Let's see. I know one. That'll be coming up soon. Let's see here. There's another one. Let's see here. Okay, there's 1, 2. Okay. 3, 4, 5. I think 5 worlds. So far, let's see. I think that's it. I think that's 5 worlds. I'm trying to think. Okay. Let's see. I think that's it, really. I think it is 5 worlds.
Okay.
I mean, let me count. Hollow Bastion, 1 world, 2 worlds, 3. Yeah, the reason is I'm not going to spoil it for you, people who are seeing this for the first time. So, yeah. Okay, but I gotta be sure. Okay, 1 world, 2 worlds, 3 worlds. Okay, Hollow Bastion. Let's see. Let's see. Hollow Bastion. Yeah, I think it is only 5 worlds. I could be wrong. I mean, now I say worlds, I mean worlds we've actually visited in the first game, that is. Not like worlds that appear and then we don't get to play in them. We're talking actual worlds we can interact with people, fight enemies and all that sort of thing. So yeah. Anyway, the reason I'm here is because, well, technically I could do this later, but I'm here right now so that I can get some treasure because, well, again, one of the keys to complete Gemini's journal is to track down all the treasure chests in the world. Now, people say that in this game that the treasure chests are not hidden like in the first game. Like, they're more easily, you can easily track them down better, easily spot them and get them. And personally, I have no problem with that. I mean, if you want to go from a point A to point B quickly and get all the loot ahead of time, I mean, one of the things about any game that has a bunch of treasure chests, and I'm lumping Legend of Zelda into this because it's guilty of that too, is that treasure chests are very hidden at spots that like require you to actually do things or really look around. To have treasure chests in plain sight, just right there for the pickings, I don't mind.
I remember like the earlier Final Fantasy games are really bad with this, where you actually have to go through hidden walls to find treasure at sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, I'm just checking my stats on the treasure, you know, making sure I'm up to snuff so far. And so far I am, so I can go back up to the village. So, yeah. Let's get going, Sora. Okay. Village. Okay. Now, folks, I'm going to tell you to do something right now. If you're collecting these crowns that appear everywhere, I would recommend trying to get as many crowns as you can from the rooftops as possible. Like, especially here, because once a certain event happens, I'm going to go ahead and spoil it for you. This village is going to get burned to the ground, no problem, so...
So, point of no return?
Well, no, we can come back here, but it's going to look very different than what you're seeing right now. Trust me on this.
I mean, can you not get them anymore after that part?
I don't know, really. I mean, it'd be kind of stupid if like, crown collecting is part of the overall collection process and you can't get them because of some stupid handicap. I would hope that they would rebuild the village if I were to return or something, you know? But at this point in this game, I have not returned to the Land of Dragons yet. I will, though, folks. I will, but at this point, no. Anyway, I gotta make sure I'm all set. Make sure I have everything ready for my party. One of the things about this game I do like is that you can initiate auto reload on your items. Like, you can set an item to a certain slot and initiate auto reload for your items. So that's convenient. However, at this point, I have not added auto reload to anything yet. So yeah, I'll keep restocking because I mean, I gotta be prepared for what's coming, folks. I could still die. I mean, I am playing on Proud Mode, which is a wee bit harder than standard, so... But hey, it's better than, well, going after those gummy missions and doing them 100%.